Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, Packers fans. Hold on to your hats because the NFC North just got a whole lot more interesting. Rumors are swirling around a potential blockbuster trade that could shake up the division and give Green Bay a serious boost on the defensive side of the ball. And no, we're not talking about a minor move here. This could be a game changer, especially in the secondary, where the Packers have been looking to tighten things up and build a more formidable pass defense for the upcoming stretch run. Word is that the Green Bay Packers are eyeing a move for Alontae Taylor, the talented cornerback from the New Orleans Saints. Now, Taylor isn't just any player. He's been turning heads in the league this season, making a name for himself as an ascending star in the secondary. What makes this move so intriguing is that the Packers are reportedly willing to part with a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft to bring him in. That's a significant investment, but one that could pay huge dividends given Taylor's upside and potential to be a key piece for years to come. What makes Taylor such a compelling addition? Well, for starters, he's been recognized as a Pro Bowl caliber player in the making. His ability to cover in the slot has been especially impressive, showing a rare combination of technique, intelligence, and physicality that's been crucial for the Saints when they needed him most. He's a corner with the versatility to match up against the league's top wide receivers, and his tackling in open space has been a real strength. For the Packers, adding someone like Taylor could fill a critical gap in their secondary, especially with Nate Hobbs currently out with a knee injury. Hobbs has been a key piece for Green Bay's defensive backfield, and losing him has left a noticeable void. Taylor's presence would bring a level of stability and athleticism that the Packers desperately need. His ability to play in the slot, neutralize top receivers, and reduce yards after catch makes him a perfect fit for the Packers' defensive scheme, which has been evolving this season. We've seen Green Bay's defense improve overall, but the secondary still has room to grow, especially against the top-tier offenses in the league. Bringing in a guy like Taylor could be the catalyst for that next step, especially as they push toward the playoffs. The Packers are currently sitting at a record of 5-3-1, and with the NFC North still very much in reach, every game counts. A move like this wouldn't just be about patching up a need. It's about making a bold statement to the rest of the league. Green Bay has always been about building a tough, disciplined defense, and acquiring a player of Taylor's caliber would embody that mindset. Imagine a secondary anchored by Jaire Alexander, with Taylor providing that extra layer of coverage and playmaking ability. It's the kind of upgrade that could turn close games into wins, especially in tight playoff battles. Now, let's not forget that the Packers have a history of making smart moves around the trade deadline. They've shown a willingness to invest in talent that fits their system and their timeline for success. Bringing in Taylor, who's still relatively young and has room to develop, aligns perfectly with that approach. Plus, the fact that they're willing to give up a first-round pick in 2026 underscores how highly they value his potential. It's a clear message that Green Bay isn't just looking to make a splash. They're aiming to solidify their defense for the long haul. Of course, the Saints have been in a rebuilding phase and might be willing to part with Taylor if the offer is right. A first-round pick in 2026 is a significant future asset. But for the Packers, who are eyeing a deep playoff run and possibly a Super Bowl appearance, it could be worth the price. The NFL is a league where bold moves often define seasons, and this one could be exactly what Green Bay needs to elevate their defense and take the division by storm. Looking at Taylor's season stats and impact, it's clear he's not just a flash in the pan. He's demonstrated consistent coverage skills, with the ability to lock down receivers and contribute in run support. His versatility allows him to shuffle between the slot and outside corner, which is invaluable in today's NFL, where offenses are constantly shifting and creating mismatches. The Packers' coaching staff would surely love to have him on their side, especially as they prepare to face some of the league's best quarterbacks and wide receivers in the coming weeks. This potential acquisition also sends a message to the rest of the NFC North. The Vikings, Bears, and Lions are all stacking talent and making moves to contend, so Green Bay can't afford to sit still. The Packers have been building their roster with a mix of experienced veterans and promising young players, but adding a high-caliber corner like Taylor could be the missing piece to bring it all together. It's about creating a defense that's tough to beat, forcing turnovers, and giving Jordan Love the kind of support he needs to thrive. The fan base is buzzing with anticipation, and rightfully so. This kind of move energizes the locker room, excites the fans, and keeps the team competitive at a high level. Green Bay's front office has shown they're not afraid to pull the trigger on aggressive trades when the opportunity arises. If the deal goes through, it would be a bold statement that the Packers are serious about competing for championships this season and beyond. As we await official confirmation, it's worth noting that this kind of trade isn't just about immediate impact. It's about the future of the franchise. Taylor's youth and talent fit perfectly into the Packers' long-term plan. His addition could help develop the secondary even further, making Green Bay a nightmare for offenses trying to scheme against them. And with the team's rich history of developing defensive talents and playing smart football, the fit seems natural. In the end, Green Bay fans should be excited. Moves like this are what make the NFL so unpredictable and thrilling. The Packers may be on the verge of making a strategic leap that could define their season. Whether this trade becomes reality or not, it's clear that Green Bay is always looking for ways to improve, to adapt, and to stay competitive in a league where every inch counts. And if they pull this off, it could be a move that will be talked about well into next season, especially if it leads to another Super Bowl run. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Now I want to hear from you, Packers fans. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think adding Alontae Taylor is the right call? Would you be willing to give up a first-round pick in 2026 for a proven talent like him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. Remember, this isn't just about a player or a trade. It's about our shared passion for the team, the history we're writing together, and the dreams of another Super Bowl championship. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates and analysis, so stay tuned for all the latest Green Bay Packers news. Let's keep the passion alive and see where this journey takes us next. Go Pack, go!